Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Anisa Azan binti Zulkifli and my matric number is 2023632358. And today I will present my industrial training 2 for Fpa310. Next, introduction of my place industrial training. Industrial training is a compulsory program that provides students with an hands-on experience in plantation management. The training was conducted at KPSB Ladang Pala 4 Gomusang, where various field and necessary activities were performed to enhance technical knowledge and professional skill. The objective is first, to expose students to the real industrial working environment in the plantation sector. Second, to apply theoretical knowledge into practical field activities and operation. Lastly, to develop professional skills such as communication, teamwork and problem solving. For company background, Kesedah Perkilangan SDN BHD KPSB was established in 1981 and is a subsidiary of Kesedah Holding SDN BHD. The company is involved in palm oil milling, plantation management, nursery production and cooking oil packaging. KPSB contributes significantly to rural economic development and employment opportunities in southern Kelantan. Summary of tasks. This is for our activity at Industrial Training 2. First week, we have reporting for duty, reading the company background, counting and writing down the total of oil palm seedling, weeding inside the polybag of the palm seedlings, weeding inside the polybag of the palm seedling. For week 2, weeding inside the polybag of the palm seedling, writing down the total polybag of the palm seedling, remove the stagnant water in the polybag and collecting the pineapple sucker, binding the pineapple sucker, collecting the pineapple sucker, binding the pineapple sucker, visit to oil palm and coffee plantation, collecting the pineapple sucker, and lastly binding the pineapple sucker. For week 3, we have collecting and binding the pineapple sucker, weeding and herbicide application, weeding, store checking and weeding, lastly fertilizer application. For week 4, rearrange the polybag of palm seedling, clearing the nursery area, visit coffee plantation, counting and writing the polybag of palm seedling. For week 5, removing all the infected leaf, pesticide application, fertilizer application, removing the infected leaf, cutting and removing damaged leaf. For last week, we have clean up the palm seedling, rearrange the palm seedling and rearrange the palm seedling, lastly recounting the palm seedling. For activity 1, we have weeding inside the polybag. The equipment none. Procedure is first, we need to carry out manually using hand. Second, the grass inside the polybags were first grass and carefully pull out. Third, remove weed were then collected and placed into sack for disposal. And last, weeding of the polybags was performed systematically row by row. For activity 2, we do the collecting and binding the pineapple sucker. The equipment is we have wheelbarrow, glove and raffia rope. First, the sucker will first twist and remove manually by hand. And then place into a wheelbarrow for collection and binding process. loop first made at one end of the raffia rope. Lastly, 10 pineapple suckers were grouped together, securely tied and placed in designated area. For third activity is fertilizer application. The equipment we have is scope, pail and fertilizer. The procedure is first we use NPK compact and place into a pail. Second, using a 30-gram scoop of NPK fertilizer was applied to its seedling. Lastly, after fertilizing, the soil around seedling was lightly watered to help the nutrients penetrate and be absorbed by the roots. For 4 activities, activity 4, culling and removing damaged plant. The equipment is we use only machete. The procedure is using a machete. The unwatered seedling was cut off close to the base. Second, polybag was removed and collected in the designated area for disposal. Last, area was cleared and checked to ensure no leftover plant debris remained, maintaining a clean nursery environment. For last activity is removing affected and damaged leaf. The equipment we use is scissor and sack only. The procedure is first remove leaf were collected and placed into sack for proper disposal. Second, cutting process was conducted systematically to avoid injuring healthy leaf. Last, after pruning, the area around the seedling was cleaned to prevent the accumulation of plant debris that could harbor pests or disease. Okay, the for conclusion is the industrial training provide valuable exposure to real plantation operations and significantly enhance both technical and soft skill. Through hands-on involvement in nursery management, field maintenance and crop handling activity, the student gain practical knowledge and experience in plantation practice. In addition, the training helps develop important professional skills such as communication, teamwork, time management and workplace discipline, which are essential for future employment in the agriculture industry. Overall, the program successfully prepared the student for future career opportunities in the plantation and agriculture sector. Okay, that's all from me for our present for my industrial training too. Thank you.